Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always, my name is Diane.
I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, a.k.a. Mama Lou.
So yes, we are back after a very brief hiatus of 1 week, which
Our very first missed episode.
I feel very bad about.
We're
but
brokenhearted about that.
It was for a Backstreet-related item, so I think it's forgivable.
I mean, kind of.
I feel like it is.
It was just...
There's a lot going on. You get very tired. You don't sleep when you do Backstreet events.
Yeah. So do you want to, Chinzia?
So let me start off with birthdays. So we missed a couple of birthdays. So on April 30th, happy birthday to 98 Degrees' Jeff Timmons. He turned 46. Happy birthday. And yesterday or today when we're recording it is May 4th. So Lance Bass from NSYNC is celebrating a very special birthday. It is his 40th.
So happy birthday, gentlemen.
May the 4th be with you.
And
Yes,
also with
woo.
you.
All right. So, yeah, if you didn't know, because you haven't listened to any of our other episodes, you should go do that. But
We got lots.
We were in Vegas to see the Backstreet Boys on their second last week of their residency. We had a whole plan that we were going to record a bunch of videos and make a vlog. So it would be you guys were there with us. Yeah.
Yeah, we just
Didn't happen.
We retired. We didn't really do. My phone
was
decided to
hot.
stop working and not record things, and
Listen,
it was very loud when we'd leave restaurants and stuff. And
we're
just
not good at these things. I'm not good at being in front of the camera.
That's true. Diane hates being in front of the camera.
This is very true.
We did
And-
record a very long intro, so we might eventually put stuff together, but it is not coming out today. So
Yes. The other problem is we don't know how to edit videos. And so that kind of hinders the process of making one.
Yes.
just want to shout out to Lollyland for always being on top of videos. I think she posts them all the time, and she's really good
Or
at doing
anyone
that.
who posts
Anyone who posts videos. Anybody that Lydia follows religiously that posts videos.
Booty pie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done to everyone. Who can do
Kudos
that.
to you guys. Because
Honestly, guys, I feel like once we actually figure out what program to use and how to do it, it'll be easy. But yeah, we're just kind
You
of...
just need Adobe.
Okay, once
Right.
we have money to buy Adobe,
Okay, right.
then we will...
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
yes.
Did you understand that?
we did, but I'm just
Okay.
giving Lydia a
I don't think
weird...
we're allowed to say that on camera.
In case one of our tens of listeners is a cop.
Calling Microsoft right now. You guys are in big trouble.
Anyways, if you are a cop, I apologize.
We didn't
Okay.
do it. Okay.
So listen.
Also, future game plan is to put all of our episodes on YouTube as well, the audio, and then put some pictures and stuff in there. That's a project for later on down the line.
Hooray.
maybe
follow us on
when
YouTube.
It's summer and I'm not working.
Yes.
Anyways, so let's catch up on some just boy band newsy items that we missed over the past couple of weeks, and then what we'll do is we'll get into an audio review and recap of our Vegas trip.
Hooray.
Woohoo.
So in BSB news, they opened their exhibit at the Grammy Museum, and they also celebrated 20 years of I Want It That Way.
Yay.
So kudos to them.
Good job, everyone.
Sadly,
what-
we are not on the wall at the museum. We were
Yeah, I
not
don't know what
chosen
happened there.
picture-wise.
Question, is there clothes on display?
Yeah, so it's a
Yes.
whole
Okay, tell me,
interactive.
'cause I
So they
have
have
no idea.
fans submitted a bunch of pictures. So Sophia submitted a bunch for us and stuff, but
5.
we didn't get chosen. Whereas
Because
some
everyone
people
else
are
sent,
there 10
8,000
times.
pictures.
It was a very weird way. I don't know. Whatever.
If
Anyways,
I had
congrats
to
to everybody
guess-
who's on the wall.
Okay, it was
Big tits.
who
probably.
put that together?
I don't know.
Who was in charge of collecting the photos and submitting them to the museum? I want to say it was Wonderful Union. No?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So just based on my experiences with Wonderful Union, they are wonderful in some times, and on other times there's these are the first 50 pictures we got. Here you go. Like,
That's true. We did kind of procrastinate slightly before
know
sending
what I
it.
mean?
No curation was involved.
yeah. I don't think anyone sat there and was like, let me go through all these submissions. They were just like, yep, these 50
came
are
in,
good enough.
good,
Here you go. Like,
But yeah, anyway, so
fair.
what they did for those people is they made them in little circles and they put it up on this wall. There's also a big interactive mural that you can take a picture while you're there, and then you put it on, and it makes like a big like BSB picture. They have,
What do you mean by
you know, like those
BSB
ones where you have
mosaic?
like all the little that
a
was like really
mosaic.
big in like the 90s.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay.
So it's like a live mosaic thing.
So I tweeted
They ha-
those different pictures and the hashtag the BSB Mosaic. So maybe we're on that one.
Oh, you can do it from
Yeah,
not
they
being in there?
tweeted from that BSB Grammy Museum account, and they said to do that, so I did that.
Oh,
we'll see.
okay.
Maybe we're on there.
who knew?
Forever archived in time.
Yes. Well, I think it's only until September.
No.
Yeah.
September 2nd. September 2nd.
Archived until September.
So they have like clothes
Damn it.
from different things. They have, I feel like there's some sort of hologram.
I don't know.
They have a hologram.
Here's
They have,
Listen.
Is there any Lou memorabilia for our seance?
I'm
tonight?
pretty
I'm gonna say nobody.
Damn it. Okay.
I feel like the most exciting part of that Grammy
Oh, there was free
Museum
cards or something.
exhibit was that like they did an interview or like a live stream or something.
That was a good interview.
Whatever. And they said the news that we've all been waiting for, and I still don't believe is real, but they said they're going to release a Christmas album.
They did say that.
They did say that.
I'll
So where
believe
is
it when I see it. But do you think that was the album they were Kevin kept alluding to last year?
Yeah,
when they
that
kept
like
saying they want
possibly we're going to release
Yes.
2 albums. Maybe.
I'll believe it when Jesus comes back.
Here's,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
here's the thing, though. They don't have if depending on how they want to do this Christmas album, they don't have to like write that many songs. They already have 2 original songs. Let's just
Yes,
say
can
they
we
throw
recap the names of those 2 songs?
Christmas time and it's Christmas time again.
Oh, wait. It's Christmas.
die if
that's
they
what I'm
actually
saying.
write that one.
We just throw together a 3rd song and then we just do a bunch of covers.
Yeah,
Jingle
that's true.
bells, yada yada yada. That takes no time.
Songs that we thought Hanson originally made, but apparently were also covers.
Who knew?
Run, Rudolph, man.
I thought that was Taylor's gem, but I guess not.
It's not.
Oh, man.
Um,
So yeah, no, I think it'll be good because then, like, obviously, it doesn't take that long to recreate.
what I'm
Christmas
saying.
stuff, and they can do that in between touring and stuff.
Okay.
Not doing that.
Listen.
Maybe they've already recorded it. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe they're going to do it
it's
like
also
in
Backstreet
November.
Time.
Guys, it's only what, May?
May.
They got months,
They have time.
oodles of time.
Yeah. How long did it take for DNA to come out? 6 years? Well,
Yes, but that was
At
coming
least
up with
6
new
years.
songs.
Shade.
Have faith,
Step in the
people.
tea.
Have faith.
Guys, come on. Backstreet Time.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
anyways, let's move
And maybe
on.
they'll do some Christmas shows.
That would be
That's probably
excellent.
not in our area.
Well, they should be.
Listen.
We have snow, all right? So come to us, please.
And Snow could open for them.
Oh, Jesus.
Informa. Lick your bum bum. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
We've gone off the rails already.
Okay, so back to Diane's.
Back to news. Moving on from BSB.
Joe Bro.
Yeah, I was not
Okay,
going to go there
sorry.
next, but sure.
Sorry.
I was going to go to NSYNC next.
Yay.
They were at Coachella. It was actually real. They were really there.
Like all...
No,
4 out of
not
5.
Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Which made it wonderful
Wait. Okay.
with Ariana Grande.
I was going to say, like, I thought she was there, and why did this happen? Like,
So
not that I'm
she
mad.
samples one of their songs. She samples.
and-
Yes, well, she samples "It Makes Me Ill," which is a really good song that was never released as a single, and I really enjoy that song. So they performed that, and then
What part does she sample? Makes me...
I'm pretty sure that part. Yes,
No.
I don't know.
Someone else sampled NSYNC recently, too, and I was just like the, you don't have to say just what you did.
That's
I'll
Justin
let it-
Timberlake.
I had to go and find it from them. That one.
That's Justin Timberlake,
No,
though.
it's not.
It's Cry Me a River.
Oh, damn it.
So
Okay.
somebody sampled it.
Anywho, JT wasn't there because he was just finishing his Man of the Woods
tour.
tour, and yeah.
He
that
was
what he went to?
too tired.
But like it aired at like 2:00 our time, so I just happened to be up, and I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if the Coachella thing happened yet." And then I was watching it live, and I was like, "This is amazing."
Okay, what
was
did
so
they
good.
do? Like, because I didn't see it. Tell me everything.
don't-
Did
they-
Ariana Grande have an oversized sweater and a long ponytail?
She had a long ponytail.
Excellent.
And I think she was, I don't know. probably dressed up as a space alien or something.
I feel like I saw clips.
It was very dark because it was nighttime.
Yeah, it was
there.
nighttime. You could barely see them.
You could barely see them. And at one point I was like, did Chris not come for this? Because they were only showing 3. And I was like, what the heck? And then he just suddenly was there. And
Shockingly,
I was like, oh.
they weren't showing Chris on the stream.
And then I'm giving you all the finger. And
the finger.
Oh, nice one.
And I'm pretty sure at one point Joey actually carried Ariana back to where they were at one point.
So they,
Yeah, she gets carried everywhere because she wears Louboutin shoes.
I think, like you were saying, she has a song called "Break Up with Your Boyfriend" or something.
Yes.
And this is the one that samples "It Makes Me Ill." So I think when she sang that song, they came out and then like performed
And then they
with
did
her.
like a little bit of an NSYNC medley.
And then they did, like a couple songs, "Tearing Up My Heart." I don't know if they did
Can't
anything
remember.
else.
I feel like it
Tearing
was
Up My
like
Heart
2
for
or
sure.
3 songs.
Ooh, that's exciting.
And she was like doing the Justin parts.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
something we never considered before.
And then
Replacing Justin
Billboard's
with a
like,
lady.
oh, we should replace Justin with somebody. And then I got very offended by that. I tweeted it.
Yes,
Why
we
are you
saw that.
offended?
Because you don't when a boy band does not come back together as a all 5 member, you don't replace the other guy. You
It's
leave it
never
open.
been done before.
Yeah, leave it open in case they come back.
What about the Latin Backstreet Peeps?
Menudo?
Yeah,
That's
they
an entire
do
that's
that shit all the time.
that's how Menudo operates. But like
But
when
like
Kevin
other
left,
bands do
when
this.
Kevin left, we didn't have somebody replace him,
Moon.
and then he came back. Kavoon? Is that your Latin? We could have just had Snoop Dogg because they look the same.
That would have been interesting. No, but I feel like other bands
Have you not
done
seen
this.
any memes where you have Kevin and Snoop Dogg beside each other?
They look very
literally
similar.
look exact, same shape face, long hair with the.
I mean,
Okay.
their skin color is obviously different, but other than that,
They identical.
I see.
it's like,
Interesting.
especially in the 90s, Kevin used to wear his hair like in cornrows sometimes. And yeah, anyways,
Okay.
I feel like other bands have done the replacement thing. Like,
But they're more rock bands, I find.
yeah,
do
like
that.
Journey and Queen
INXS.
and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't think NSYNC needs to. I do feel that they are so close
I
to
know.
reuniting.
It does.
Like,
It does.
they're right there, and I
need to
just
see Chris again.
And cry.
I really think it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen in 2019, but I really think it's going to happen. Whether it's with Justin or not, I don't know. But I
Here's
would.
some pictures. They're not really.
But like
that good.
90s music is coming back, and so I feel like
It's
as
so
Sonia said,
close.
Music is symmetrical. You said a fancy word that I don't remember. Music is-
Cyclical?
Thank you, cyclical.
Comes in
Bands-
cycles.
Yes, exactly. So I mean,
Waves.
like 90s fashion, I'm seeing coming back. Jean overalls, I'm seeing in Forever 21. I'm like, it's time.
I think that like the good response that they got from the Coachella thing, and I feel like all that. I feel like it would help with
yeah, like
them coming
Coachella
back
is
soon.
huge now. Like,
And Lance was talking
like
in
our-
one of the interviews, that Cup of Joe one,
Yeah.
about making a new festival. So maybe they might come to that one. I don't
Who
know.
knows? I feel like we're on the cusp of it, and it's going to happen really soon,
Yes.
and it's really exciting. And side note, why are all of our predictions coming true?
yes, yes.
because we're awesome.
Put
That's
it
why.
out into the
It
world.
must be the studio. It has
I'm
like
a little
good juju.
like freaked out by how psychic we are, and I just want to like put more good things out there in the universe that will happen for us.
Like when we win the $1 million.
I feel like
And then we do a boy band festival like we talked about in a previous
Yeah.
episode. Yes, it's coming true because we sent it out to the universe.
also we missed a very important NSYNC holiday,
Oh,
which was
Oh.
April 30th. It's going to be May Day.
oh, I've shared that meme a few times on my.
Yes, everyone
Yeah.
has. I've seen some other good ones though. now.
Listen, and you know
Lance
what?
Loved all the memes.
Listen, I saw
There was a funny like fake text conversation
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
with like in sync that we shared to
Yes,
our
That
Facebook.
was very funny.
It was cute.
Chinsey only liked it because they kept insulting Justin
It was
Timberlake.
pretty good. Yes.
What were you going to say?
What I was gonna say was I saw a lot of people were like super grumpy about it and like, oh, okay, I've seen your Justin Timberlake meme 1,000 times, and I'm like, listen, it's once a year.
Yes. relax.
Calm down, relax, have some fun. It's funny. Don't tell me it's not funny because it's funny.
Yeah.
And
I saw one where they had a thing of sugar and they were pouring it on May. So like pour some sugar on May. And then I also saw a corn one.
It's gonna
Piece
be
of
May.
May.
It's gonna
and then
be
people
May.
try to
Great.
share the Backstreet one as long as you love May, and I'm like,
No,
no,
it's not the same.
no, not the same, because
No.
they don't say that. They say as long as you love me. It's very clear.
Did you see Sarah's? I will wait for June.
Yeah. Also, I mean, listen. Let NSYNC have their day.
Yes. Yes.
Let them have their day.
I agree.
That's what I'm.
Because the boys have every other day.
Yeah, I'm a BSB ride or die. This is established. But I am like, let them have one day.
Of the year.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. And like
We can
they
give it to
were
them.
Good. They were good. They were like brothers to Backstreet in a way. So like they are Backstreet adjacent. You know.
Okay.
Baby Backstreet.
Well.
Brother
Not
Backstreet.
really.
Where are we going with this?
Well,
I don't know.
Lou, I'm sorry. I'm always veering back to Lou because I'm like the Lou.
Shocker.
She's always
feel
going back to Lou.
Oh, no.
I'm his. Ooh.
I forgot to cancel my
YouTuber.
No.
When did we buy that last time? Did we buy it on the
It was
actual
in
day?
April.
It's very close.
Okay.
yeah.
So
I
you.
think it's
Yeah.
tomorrow. Actually, no.
All right. Yes.
better
Thank
view
you for the documentary reminder.
Put it in your phone.
Free subscription. Anybody else has a free subscription? You might want to cancel that. So there you go.
Get
All
on
the
that.
time.
Anyways, okay. Moving on to Jonas Brothers. So they are releasing their album on June the 7th. I believe it's going to be called Happiness Begins.
Yes, because
It's the Happiness Begins tour.
I
Yeah.
think that's what they're calling their album also, though.
Yes.
So we will be reviewing that album on this
Yay.
podcast.
Yeah, we will. I'm
So
excited.
Look forward to that. And yes, they are going on tour. They have dates across North America throughout the summer.
They go on sale this week. I signed up to be a verified fan. So
Excellent.
let's see if this process is easier than trying to get Backstreet Boys tickets.
And if it works out, that means we will be seeing in the course of 3 months New Kids, Backstreet, O-Town, and Jonas Brothers in like the course of 3 months.
Summer of boy bands, ladies.
Summer of George
Content for this podcast just
skyrocketed.
exactly.
Also, the other Joe Bro got married.
Yes, Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas, right after the Billboard Music Awards on Thursday.
Yes.
He married Sophie Turner. And in Las
They flew
Vegas.
to Las Vegas.
No, they were already in Las
Oh, they
Vegas
were
for the
there.
Billboard
Okay.
Awards. And then after it, they just went. And there was a couple of other people there. And I read an additional article.
Makes
So the
sense.
reason why they did that is that they are getting married in France. But France has
Oh.
rules that you have to be living in France 40 days after your wedding for your marriage to be valid.
Heck.
So that's why they got married in the States first. So they're technically already married, and then they're going to have their France wedding.
Ceremony.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so
Congrats to Joe.
Yay, Joe.
all the Joe Bros are married
Excellent.
and going on tour. I wonder if all the girls are going on tour with them.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They
I
all
think
have pretty
they should.
successful careers. Like, well,
Yeah.
maybe not Danielle. But
Although Game of Thrones is over,
yeah, true.
and I don't think Kevin's wife does anything.
They have a lot of kids, I think.
Is one of them on Game of Thrones? Or are
Yes.
you watching them?
Joe
Okay.
Jonas is.
You just watched that in your hotel room. What's the big deal?
No. Joe
Joe
Jonas's
Jonas.
wife is on Game of Thrones.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the filming is
Now
done
I'm
for
back.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. It's good times. Good times.
Which one on the Game of Thrones?
Sophie Turner.
No, that's the actress's name. Character? I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I
I've
have
never
never watched
watched.
1 second of Game of Thrones.
I tried to watch an episode. It was too much for me.
It's hard to get into.
I'm sure it's an excellent show. Please don't trash us in any comments. I mean, leave us comments, but don't trash us because
I'm more of a romantic comedy kind of person.
I was going to say.
That's all.
just
it's
saying,
just-
sometimes it's maybe hard to get into.
And maybe
episode.
one day I'll
That's all.
watch it. I'm sure it's a great show. Everyone says it's excellent, so I'm sure it's excellent.
They just all
She
look like very
plays
mean to each other.
Sansa Stark.
Can you show me a picture?
This is her face. I
Oh,
don't know.
I don't know.
You
Okay,
haven't
let's
watched. How would
I
you?
don't know. I just watched one episode and I was like, there's so much nudity.
Yeah, there is a lot of nudity.
Lydia, if it's
She
too much
wears-
nudity
she
for
wears a
Lydia,
cloak?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Jesus.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, hello.
Like every scene is like they're getting it on.
Yep, right? I know.
Yeah.
I know. Anyways, Diane, let's move on.
Okay, and then the last news item is that the New Kids tour just started a few days ago. So
Mixtape.
if you have attended the
There's already
mixtape tour,
mixed
the first few
What? Mixed reviews?
dates,
Yeah, there's already mixed reviews about it.
mixed reviews?
Can you dish about that? Are we allowed to?
I don't want to dish about it because
Why are you
Is
making
it-
like this weird talk?
Why is this
this
so weird?
confidential?
So we got an email the other day saying if you're coming to the show, be there right when it opens because New Kids are opening the show.
They're
So
opening their own show?
Yes. So I think, I have not seen any of the reviews or anything yet, but I believe how they're doing it is kind of like the NKOTBSB, where you kind of like the bands come in and out.
They're taking
Because
turns.
there's like 4 or 5 other people
What?
on this tour. So it's Tiffany, Debbie Gibson, Salt and Peppa, and Naughty by Nature, and New Kids. So there's 5 in total.
Oh, so it's not like a dedicated New Kids tour.
No,
It
it
is.
is, and it isn't. Like they brought all these people.
They
I
have to display them, right? They have to
See,
make sure
I
they're
think
out
what-
there.
I think what people thought, and this is what I thought too, the last tour that they were on, the name of which escapes me at the moment,
Can't remember.
is like they had Boys to Men and they had Paula
Paula
Abdul,
and they opened first. And
but
then New
they
Kids.
it was like Paula Abdul had a set, Boys to Men had a set, and then New Kids.
That makes
Right?
sense. Yes.
But I don't think this is how this one is going to be, and I think people expected it to be that way. I think they expected it to be like Debbie Gibson, then Tiffany, then Naughty by Nature, then New Kids,
That's
or
what
Oh, I
would
found the
expect.
set list.
something like that.
So yes, it does look like it kind of goes back and forth.
Isn't that like hell for like the sound technicians? Like, sound. You know what I mean?
It looks
think
like
so,
they
yes.
start with a lot of New Kids at the beginning. Then there's Tiffany, then Salt and Peppa.
Speak into the microphone.
So New Kids, then Tiffany, then Salt and Peppa, then that boy band anthem song. Oh, I like that song. Then some more New Kids, and Naughty by Nature, then Debbie Gibson, then Salt and Pepper and Tiffany, and then obviously they end with 80s Baby. So it kind of looks like New Kids kind of like come in and out,
If you
which is interesting. But I feel like as people who haven't grown up in the 80s, we don't know a lot of the other songs
I
from
was
the
gonna
other
say, like,
artists.
I know I've heard the names Tiffany and Naughty by
Like
Nature.
I literally
yeah,
know that one song only.
What song?
I think We're Alone Now by Tiffany.
Oh, that's the one that she dated Howie.
she
No,
didn't date
she-
Howie, they thought she was dating John.
She dated John Knight,
Oh.
and then she
yes.
then she outed John
dated.
Knight.
Ouch.
She accidentally outed him several years
nice of
later.
her.
Yes,
Wow.
but it's good. He's fine
And
with
then
it.
He thought they were alone now.
there didn't seem to be anyone around.
I don't actually know what Debbie Gibson's songs are.
I don't
What?
know any of Debbie Gibson's songs either.
We like the boys. The boys and
She does sing that, yes.
There you go. That's the
so
only
Debbie
we know.
Gibson, even though we don't know what you sing, if you would like to re-record our intro to this podcast,
I would be so appreciative. You have no idea.
I think she turned 50.
Who?
Debbie Gibson.
Great. She's not in a boy band. I don't care. Listen.
Be nice.
If you have a review of the mixtape tour, you attended some of the first few dates, and you would like to let us know what you thought about it, please share. You can email us at boybandbreak@gmail.com, or you can leave us a comment on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on this podcast page. We would love to hear from you.
Paper airplane is fine.
okay,
Sure.
Carrier
Please
pigeon
don't
is also
do that,
good.
please.
yeah.
So that's it for news items.
So I feel like we're almost at the end of an episode. Do we want this to be like its own
I
episode?
think we need a news
No.
update episode. Yeah, let's just any other
Or
news.
do you want to add some more? I feel like
So Diane and I got
long thing.
Diane and I got
Okay.
tickets for the mixtape thing during National Concert Week, which is going on now until May 7th. So they allegedly had Backstreet Boys on there, but there was
Allegedly.
there was only 2 dates: Memphis, Tennessee, and Lafayette, Louisiana, which were both Tuesday shows. And
nobody's going.
The tickets cost $26 normally.
yeah, and they were on for $15 or $20 for like the nosebleed ones, obviously. So
you gonna
so
do?
we tried to get Toronto New Kids, and they were all those phantom seats. Like you click on it, it's like, oh, another person took them. So Diane and I are going to see them in Buffalo. So and it's a Friday, so that actually works out. So yeah, when is that concert?
June 21st.
June 21st. We'll be seeing New Kids.
Good job.
Yes,
We will be reviewing that on this podcast also. So look forward to that.
Excellent.
So maybe on June
And these are going to be the
20
worst seats we've ever had in
That's
our entire
fine. We're
lives for
fine.
concerts.
I know, like, you guys are snobs when it comes to seating.
Maybe on June 23rd, our podcast can be your reviews of mixtape combined with ours. I'd like to do that.
Oh, you mean not them, like other people?
Not them,
Okay,
other
'cause I'm
people.
Like, I ain't going to make
Our tens of fans can send us their reviews.
Yes, we have it set up that we can have people call into the show. I just need to find out how to do that. But yeah, if anybody ever wants to be interviewed by us, by all means,
Drop us a line.
call in.
Or like I said, just send it to us.
Oh yeah,
Type
you
it
could.
out and send it to us, and we'll just read it on air.
Oh, old school. What?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
yeah.
it.
Analog style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap up here, and then we're
I
just gonna
guess.
do the
Anybody
Vegas
have any
stuff next
other
time?
I don't know.
anything else?
Do you want us to? Do
Oh,
more?
BTS did some stuff.
They released a song with Halsey called
Yes.
something boy love something.
Yeah.
something.
That's what a great song.
BTS
I
was
posted about it on our social
BTS
media.
was
You guys
trending
saw
the
it.
other day because they did, I guess, unbeknownst to myself, they have a show called
Yes.
Run BTS.
Yes.
oh yes, you did
And
post
they
that.
have a
I'm
whole
gonna
bunch of different, I guess, challenges and things that they do, or they like go places. So when they were in Hamilton last year, which was that? Was around October-ish, I think.
I think
Oh,
so.
September?
I want to say August, September, something like
So
that.
they were here for 3 days. So I guess while they were here, they kind of did things. So they went to Niagara Falls and they did some stuff there, and they went to a fresh Cohen Berry for some reason. So not really sure, but so I guess that episode aired. So people were like talking about it. So yeah, I think we're gonna maybe try to watch a couple episodes of that and see
Like
how
a
it
Japanese
is.
Prank show, like
I don't know. It kind of it sounded like it's a variety show of things,
Okay.
but it's about them.
Interesting.
So I was like, that's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind watching that. So
Why not?
yeah, if any
Boy with
BTS
Love.
in-
That's what the song is called.
Boy with
Thank you.
Love,
I think they're releasing an album soon-ish.
like an English album.
I don't know.
I've noticed apparently
Boy
they-
with Love is not all in English. Like it has English sections, but it's like English and Korean
yeah,
mixed.
yeah.
cool.
Interesting.
Yes.
And
They're
Aaron
still
Carter's house party did
Oh,
not happen.
Jesus.
And I messaged him personally, and he never replied. So I'm assuming it never happened.
Thank you for that update, Lydia. We were wondering this
With
information.
bated breath.
He's a boy band adjacent. Damn it. Okay, but any other boy?
You know
band?
what, Lydia? You should come with us to Pickerington, Ohio.
Pickerington.
I
Yeah.
thought she was coming.
Are you coming?
She's coming. $5.
It's
Come on.
$5. I will pay for
$5.
your admission to this. So this is the Pop
When
2K
is
Fest.
this?
It's a Friday, so you have to take a Friday off, but that's fine.
What month?
July?
Yeah, July 12th.
July 12th.
Maybe. Okay.
$5.
You don't have.
get
It's
to see her.
$5. Aaron is
I do
performing.
already buy
see
tickets
Aaron.
for
We
this?
see Aaron from across a distance.
No. We will be there early enough that we get to see him.
Do we get like a pizza lunch like we did
Okay,
last time?
he does have meet and greets. I will personally pay for a meet and greet for you because I feel like
it's weird. I'm
that would be-
married. It's bizarre. It's like seeing an old ex-boyfriend. You're
It's
like,
not
You're like,
weird.
oh, hey, Aaron. I'm like married now.
I think it'll be okay. So
I'm
Lance
not
actually,
getting pink. You're getting pink.
I
No
got
one's
pink when we
getting
had
pink.
pizza with him. He held up a can cheeks.
Like, pink cheeks. Pink cheeks.
No,
No, not that. Oh my god. Diane, this is a PG-13 show.
You said it, not me.
You know what, Lydia? I think you should come with us, and I will pay for your admission because it's
now I'll think about
$5.
it.
And you can see O-Town.
So it's O Town.
Good.
Where is Pickerington?
It's in Ohio.
It's not that far away. It's like 4 or 5
It's
hours.
the Pickerington Palooza. It's a palooza.
Oh wow.
There's like a whole festival going on and like fair food and things
How
like
did
that.
they afford Aaron Carter?
Oh,
So it's
he's so expensive.
Who else is there? So it's Ryan Cabrera.
Lance is going to be there too.
Lance Bass is hosting it. O-Town is headlining, and Aaron is also performing as well.
Is Ashley Angel back?
No.
What the heck then?
They can't afford him and his
Oh,
abs.
please.
Oh,
He doesn't
please.
want to go.
Perhaps.
Or maybe they don't want him.
Anyways,
Maybe. We
road
probably
trip,
don't want him
and
to
we
come.
have a new minivan, so the road trip will be epic. And
Hashtag truth.
yes. All right, cool.
Okay, so I apologize that we didn't get to the Vegas stuff again.
Definitely next with bated breath. You guys are waiting for the next episode.
So
It's gonna be amazing.
I really hope that you enjoyed this updates episode. I mean, if you listen to this podcast, you're probably used to this by now. We're just, the plans go out the window.
The
You know?
talking just goes off the rails.
we haven't seen each other in like
It's been a while.
2 weeks.
Got a lot to catch up on, guys.
Okay, well, thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.